All right. Good morning. Let's just get started by setting up our platform right now. Um, we came a bit late, but of course we haven't really missed anything significant. So let's analyze the charts using our strategy, and then we can go ahead to wait for entries. So right here I have the 3 a.m. 4-hour candle, so I'll mark it out this way. So I mark this one this way as well. All right. So once I have marked it, we know where we are expecting our trades from. So we switch to the 30 minutes. Now, remember what I told you guys, something is really happening here, but most of you possibly haven't taken advantage of it. Remember, we have the power of 4H, and we also have the power of 4H trading the correction, right? So what you can see happening here now is the correction trade. Remember that whenever you have this trade in this fashion, you can see we have an impulse here from up here to down here. It's an impulse. Then you have a green candle printed in the 30 minutes. And I told you, whenever you have a green candle printed, right, if the next candle breaks the high of that green candle, or in this case, fills the wick, like the wick fill here, right, you know it is actually trading the correction. So for this particular case, I did not take the trade because I missed it. But if I had seen it earlier, what I would have done is this. Immediately this first candle, because once this candle broke the low of this red, the idea is that it's supposed to continue down, close below, and then for us to continue on a sell trade. But since it printed green here, we know that possibly it's about to take a correction trade. So I'll come here and I'll put my Fibonacci. I'll start from where the impulse started to the low of that green candle that ended like this, right? And as you can see, since the wick here on the green candle, the previous green is longer than the body, immediately the next candle is starting, I will enter a buy, all right? I'll enter a buy and I'll put my stop loss in this fashion. I'll enter a buy right here, and then I'll put my stop loss below that previous candle. And where will my TP be? My take profit will be exactly at the 50% fib level, okay? So my TP will be here. Let me bring this thing down a bit. My TP will be here because I know I'm trading the correction. So my TP will just be at the 50% here. And that's how this trade would be for me. All right. And you see here is a 1:2 ratio trade, which is not bad. And once you capture it for the day, you are good. You are just good, right? So that's just the setup for this day. That's just the setup. You are waiting for it to hit the 50, and once you hit it, your TP is done. It doesn't matter whether it wants to continue to go up or not. You are just in and out of the trade. You've made your profit and you leave the platform. So it's currently at the 38.2. So hopefully it breaks it to hit the 50% fib level, and that makes it an amazing trade for the day. All right. With that said, if you have any challenge, any questions, you can type it on the chat here so we can start attending to it. Yeah. So once we have put up our trade, okay. Once we've put it up, let me try sharing my entire screen so that maybe other things I'll be doing. We just want to look at, Trump's inauguration is fast approaching, right? So let's take a look at some of the economic news. We are going to go to investing.com. We are going to go to Forex Factory. All right. So let's do those. Let's do those right away. So here, I want to share my entire screen. Great. There we go. All right. So let's go to investing.com. What do we have there? Gold is really very expensive now. You see all those people wearing gold as gold chains, real gold chains. Some of they are big boys now because gold has been seeing an increasing rise, right? So it's been amazing for gold and gold holders. Imagine 37, 38 grams of gold just being sold at 2,000 something dollars, right? 2,700 plus. That's really crazy. So if someone had actually bought gold some time ago, kept it now, the person would have really made a very huge return on investment. So also is Bitcoin. It depends on people's varied, investment taste and all that. So let's go to investing.com and see what's happening. Let's take a look at some of the headlines. This one says Asia stocks rise on upbeat Chinese data. Japan shares drop amid rate hike bets. So what's this thing saying now, right? So most of the stocks trade in the Asian stock market, right? They said they were buoyed, like they were, enhanced by gains in the Chinese stocks. So it's like, Chinese has been struggling a little bit lately in their economy. So the print of positive data from Chinese stocks, has actually possibly made the gains in the stock market. So let's keep moving and see what we have. So look at some of the markets. Dow Jones, S&P is down by 12%. I know most of us don't know. As a finance person, you need to start learning how to do all of this, right? You need to start learning how to do all of this. It's very important, okay? Very, very important. It gives you a macroeconomic knowledge about the world, about the globe. So you know where the world is heading, and then you even know how to navigate your own personal businesses, right? Because all of these data you see here affects how people, do business. It affects how people do business on a daily basis. Okay, guys, you can see market is pushing to our TP right here, which is the 50% fee. So it's pretty easy. It's been a good day. Voila! TP hit. Yahoo! Oh goodness. That's it, guys. That's it. That's it. Amazing. Amazing trade for us this morning. You can see that TP has been hit. Amazing. Amazing. Woo! Congratulations to everyone that took the trade. Congratulations to everyone that took the trade. So you will see it might even start stalling here, or it may continue, but I don't care. Because whenever we are trading the correction, we exit at the 50% Fibonacci level. Because there is a tendency for the market, you can see it's pulling back down here. There's a tendency for market to start reacting inside this golden zone. Data don't lie, numbers don't lie. Our statistics are very strong. All right, look at it. Immediately TP is market is pulling back down. This is beautiful, guys. This is very beautiful. I have no doubt it may continue to go up, but that's not our cup of tea. I always need you to have in mind that we are not what? Predictive traders, we are reactive traders. We react to what we see by a series of logical statements. If this happens, what do we do? If that happens, what do we do? Once you maintain that discipline on a trade or in a trade, you are definitely going to be a profitable trader. There is no doubt about that. All right. So going further. Okay, so we are looking at some stuffs. We have DAX. I think DAX is German. Am I correct? Just like you have DXY, right? Let's do a quick search. DAX. What index is DAX? I can say what index is DAX. AX. Yeah. Which country index? I think it's Germany. But let me confirm. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm correct. So just like you have the DXY, which is for the United States dollars, the DAX is for the German. It says it's a stock index based out of Germany that represents the 30 biggest German companies that trade on the Frankfurt Exchange. Okay, so what this is telling you is that the index here, this index here shows you an overall economic health of Germany. And as you can see here, it has gone on it gains a change of, I think, is this, yes, a change of plus 80, right? Even though it is not big, since it's 0.31% change, but it's quite good. This shows the good health in the German economy. So you have all of this data here. To be able to interpret this data is something that you are going to really find fun with and appreciate. Let's look at Africa here. What are they talking about Africa? The Kenya stock exchange has no change here. Uganda is going up. Semdex. I don't see. I need to see. There is knowledge. There is power in knowledge, right? There is power in knowledge. So anyone being greedy now might in here. We just hit our 50 and we have exited. All right. So if you have questions concerning this, how this was hit, I mean, it's something you can ask and we can look into it, how the trade idea was taken and all of that. So let's take a look at some headlines. Let's take a look at some headlines. Let's go to news. Let's go to news here. What do we have here? What do we have here? UK retail sales dropped in December, falling 0.3% on the month. Yeah. So what other news? UK retail sales. China, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Q4 China GDP grows more than expected. BTC climbs to 101 ahead of. Now, I said this, guys. Let's take a look at this. Dogecoin. Let me show you guys something. DUG USDT. I think I marked out where I made my entry, and I told people then to buy it, although I didn't mention it. Let's see. Let's go to 4 hours. I hope I didn't clean it. Beautiful. You see that? This is when, guys, check it out. This is Dodge, right? Let me remove the Fibonacci here. Let me remove the Fibonacci. Guys, when I analyze Dodge, and I'm going to tell you the reason, I marked out this white line. Check it out, guys. Check it out. My Dodge must have really given me some yield now. Let me see how many percent yield. 29%, which is not bad. But I look at crypto investments now as long-term investments, okay? That's the way I approach crypto now. I don't trade it. I just invest strategically on crypto. Now, why did I invest in Dodge? In fact, Dodge is actually the only holding I have now. Why did I do that? First and foremost, Trump won, which is pro-crypto. Elon Musk was also appointed was given a position in the political office, and he named it Department of what? Let me see what that department is again. Dodge. It was, in fact, the short term is Dodge. So I was reading between the lines of what he plans to do, right? So if you check it, so Elon Musk's office, let me say Elon Musk Department of, exactly, watch it here. Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, Dodge, right? Now, during that period, I analyzed this impulse. Guys, watch, it's simple, very straightforward here. Let's do it on the daily here. Let's take a look at it from the daily. You see what I did here? Right? Guys, check it out. See what I did here? From here, this was where the impulse started. So I put this Fibonacci all the way from here to this upside, right? And I said that whenever this market corrects and enters the golden zone, that is going to start pulling back up. Do you understand? That is going to start pulling back up. And look at what this thing did. It came here and dipped inside. And in order to be safe, in order not to miss out, and start waiting for a particular zone on the golden zone, I made it above so that I have to get this ending, which is the white line. So I entered at 0.2991, as you can see here. I set a buy limit at 0.2991, and immediately market dipped in here. See what has happened ever since. Market is going up on the Dodge, which is powerful. Now, the funny thing is this, just like I had predicted or I have anticipated, right now in the United States, Tesla recharge with Dogecoin. That's crazy. At 0.2. In fact, let's take a look at the market capitalization so that we can see how much room it still has for growth. It's currently trading below $1. Believe you me, someday it's going to hit $1. I don't know when, but we armed with the knowledge we know now, we definitely are not going to be stuck in on any economic crisis again, given this using the Banner cycle and the ground analysis that I have learned recently and honed my skills on. We're definitely not going to be caught in any economic crisis by God's grace. All right. So let's take a look at coin market cap to see the market capitalization of Dodge. If you come in here, I'm looking at Dodge. Where are you, Dodge? Oh, goodness. It's very funny. It's like Dodge is not even among the first 100 coins here. That's really crazy. That's really crazy. Oh my goodness. Dodge is not even okay. I forsake. So number 7 here is Dogecoin, right? So market cap here, as you guys can see, is 57 billion. Am I correct? Wow, $57 billion. That's crazy. And the volume traded the past 24 hours is 4 billion. This is huge. Bitcoin has the highest market capitalization of 2 trillion, followed by Ethereum, which is 406 billion. So I think that Dodge still has a very big room for growth. I believe that Dodge is going to hit a market capitalization of 103. Look at Binance Coin. Who would have thought Binance Coin would hit $716 today? Right? This was something trading $50, $300, $200 some days past. So this is how strategic you can be whenever you want to invest in all of this. You look at use cases, you look at economic policies, you look at political factors as well. And the political factor combined with the person behind the Doge coin, that is the reason why I invested in it. And it hasn't disappointed yet. So I would want you guys to look into Doge. I wouldn't say that this is the right time to invest, but it's better late than never. So if anyone wants to invest in Doge, all you have to do now, going in here can be a bit risky because it may get to this level here, up here, and then starts retracing, who knows, or it could even pump. But one thing we can be certain about is that if Doge were to break this value here, 0.4, if you were to break the value 0.4, that means it's definitely going to continue up ahead. So if you want to partake in what Doge has to offer, maybe you can enter in at maybe this price. There is a price here. When the candle closes, when the daily candle, if you see any daily candle that closes above 0.395, if they have a daily candle that closes above 0.395, the next candle that breaks the high should actually be your entry for Doge. All right, that's it. That is just it. So going back to gold, and let's see what gold has done so far. Let's go back to 30 minutes. Guys, check this thing out. Check this out. Isn't this fascinating? Since after our take profit hit, market just reversed instantly. It is not magic, guys. It's knowledge. It's not magic. Take a look at this. See that reversal. Market never went beyond the golden zone. It never went beyond there. This is fascinating. This is beautiful, right? Woo! Okay, guys. It was a late start for today's live stream, but we actually made it worth it as well. So at this moment, I would say have a wonderful day, and over and out. Bye. See you next week. So I'm going to look at how much time I would have tomorrow. All right. So we could do some, simulation using our simulation tool. We could do that tomorrow. All right. So, yeah. But until then, bye-bye.